Alright, so somebody had asked me online how it is I make the palm fronds from Palm Sunday into crosses, and I thought instead of trying to explain it, I would just show. My mom tells me they used to make all kinds of things when she grew up in Austria. I only work on the crosses because that's all I've ever figured out how to do on my own. So now Paige is going to come in a little closer and follow the palm. Here we have one standard palm frond. It's got to be the long frond. You can't do the leaves. And we start first by determining kind of a proportion. So about 1/4 of it is actually going to be the height of where the cross is going to be. So I will start with this one and simply make a fold at about that 1/4 mark, so that when we're done we have about 1/4 of the palm folded over of its entire length. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky and you have to keep one hand on it at all times. I'm going to bend up and fold over as so at a 90-degree angle the remaining part of the palm. That crease kind of sets it, so make sure it's lined up before you actually push it down hard. Double back like so to form the first arm of the cross, and again crimp that down. Now we're going to bring it around this way. Got to make sure they are about equal, and again pinch down. So at this point you have folded yourself the formation of the cross with this little tail, and in the same way we folded the first time we're going to bring it at an awkward fold in that direction and bring it up and around, and this is where it just comes to fastening your cross over and over. The idea is to lock in the crossbar, and I'm going to try and concentrate now on doing it instead of talking. Figure out which is your more attractive side too, because you want this tail to end on the side that is not as pretty, and I'm going to use the back side here as the ending point. And this is where it gets a little difficult because you have to release enough pressure to feed the loose end through, in essence forming a little knot, and you can keep wrapping it in the back or hiding it in one of the folds as long as you need to, just to make sure that this loose end doesn't come. Now in about a day these will dry out sufficiently that they won't become unwrapped again. So the idea is simply to wrap it to a point where it will be 100% for the short amount of time. You know, this one always gets in there. And being the staunch Catholic that I am, I don't like to cut any part of the palm because it is blessed, and you don't want to think about something blessed being thrown in the garbage. But I suppose I could always just recycle it in a plant somewhere, and that way it doesn't go to waste. So when you are all done, there you have it. One blessed palm cross to celebrate Palm Sunday.